Welcome to our channel, A Life with Christ. In this channel, we share words of life and wisdom through the Bible, and we invite you to study the Bible lessons with us every day and get to know Jesus.
Today's message is titled, Showdown at Calvary. Our key Bible text comes from John 12:31. Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of this world will be cast out. Just as he had with Adam and Eve, Satan believed he had Jesus where he wanted him. After Christ's 3 years of miracles, preaching and teaching throughout Israel, religious leaders and the public had largely turned against the Nazarene. The crowds who days earlier welcomed Jesus into Jerusalem with palm fronds and shouts of Hosanna had called out for his blood to be shed. Matthew 27:25. The Romans weren't all that concerned with Jesus until the people had been stirred up. Provincial officials, worried about keeping order to placate Caesar, heeded the calls of the mob and ordered Jesus' execution. It would be by one of the most agonizing deaths known to that world, death by crucifixion. What no one knew, not the disciples, not the Pharisees, not the Romans, and certainly not the baying crowd, was that this had all been anticipated in the courts of heaven millennia before. Jesus may have been captured by Roman guards and sentenced by a Roman official, but in actuality, he was prepared to lay down his life to save those willing to trust in his sacrifice. John 10:15. Even those who beat him, mocked him, and drove the nails into his hands and feet. Luke 23:34. Satan thought he'd figured it all out, stir up the masses, sway corrupt officials more concerned about self-preservation than honest justice, and create a horrific execution. But at the cross, at Calvary, Jesus had the final say. The ruler of this world would be cast out by a sacrifice that, when accepted, would erase the devil's charges against any human, anywhere, anytime. Jesus' obedience and sacrifice obliterated Satan's scheming. His death can equally wipe away your sins too, if you're willing to trust him. Here are more Bible verses you can look up for more information regarding today's lesson. John 11:45-54, Matthew 26:63-64, and John 12:27-36. Today's message was taken from Triumphant Truth Devotionals by Amazing Facts, page 115.
Thank you for listening, and we hope that you're able to go to the Bible and read for yourself and learn from the source, because that's the way to grow in your relationship with God. See you again tomorrow.